Good morning, students. I hope you all are safe and sound at your homes. Okay, children, today we are going to begin with chapter 8 of GK, that is Top 10 Study Abroad Countries. Abroad means out of the country, or you can say foreign country. Now, children, as you all know that these days the students, they have a craze to go to foreign country for the higher education, and obviously when they're going to some foreign country they would definitely like to choose the best. So let us read what is there in this chapter without wasting any time. Certain countries provide courses or facilities that are not available in other countries. Now certain countries, they are providing courses which are not available in other countries. That is why the children or the students, you can say, they want to go to abroad for higher education, and students choose the best universities to study abroad. And obviously if you're going to a foreign country, then you need to know about the best university of that country. They pay attention to the courses in the university and the culture of the country they study abroad in. And before going to the foreign country, the students, they study, or they know about the courses that are available, and of course about the culture of that country in which they are planning to study. So here is a list of top 10 countries to study abroad. Number 1 is New Zealand, number 2 is Spain, number 3 is Thailand, number 4 is Mexico, number 5 is Canada, number 6 is Costa Rica, number 7 is Netherlands, number 8 is Switzerland, number 9 is France, and number 10 is Australia. And this data is as per 30th of July 2019. So this is the list of the countries in which the students, they prefer to go for higher education. Now let us know about the best universities of these countries. About 5 countries, the universities of 5 countries are mentioned here on this page. First is the University of Auckland, and it is in New Zealand. Now looking at the second picture, the University of Barcelona, Spain. This is the University of Barcelona, Spain. Now coming to the third one, Chulalongkorn University, Thailand. Next is Universidad Nacional Autónoma, Mexico, Mexico. This is the university in Mexico, which is famous for higher studies or higher education. This is University of Toronto in Canada. Now let us move on to the next chapter, that is chapter 9 of your book. It is World's Worst Tragedies. Worst means the superlative degree of bad, worse, worst. And tragedy means an event causing great suffering. कोई भी event जिसके बाद की बहुत ज़्यादा दुख हो तो उसको ट्रेजेडी बोला जाता है. जैसे कि कोई सीरियस एक्सीडेंट हो जाए एंड रिजल्टिंग इन ग्रेट सफरिंग, या कोई क्राइम हो जाए, या कोई नेचुरल डिज़ास्टर्स हो जाए, नेचुरल कैटास्ट्रॉफी हो जाए, दैट इज़ अ ट्रेजेडी. आप ट्रेजेडी को हिंदी में दुखद घटना भी बोल सकते हैं. नाउ चिल्ड्रन, वी आर ह्यूमंस एंड वी आर सपोज टू लिव अ बेटर लाइफ दैन एनिमल्स. हम लोग ह्यूमंस हैं एंड वी ऑलवेज एक्सपेक्ट टू लिव अ बेटर लाइफ दैन एनिमल्स, बट वी डोंट. लेकिन हम एक अच्छी ज़िंदगी जी नहीं पा रहे हैं. वाई? बिकॉज इन ऑर्डर टू एक्सप्लॉयट द नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज एंड टू एक्वायर न्यू टेरिटरीज वी कमिट एक्ट्स दैट आर वेरी शेमफुल. अब क्यों नहीं हम एक बेटर लाइफ ह्यूमन एनिमल से बेटर लाइफ स्पेंड करें? बिकॉज वी एज ह्यूमंस, वी आर मेकिंग यूज़ ऑफ द नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज. एक्सप्लॉयट मीन्स टू मेक यूज़ ऑफ. आप यहाँ उसको कह सकते हो किसी चीज़ का शोषण करना या अनड्यू उसका एडवांटेज उठाना. तो दैट इज़ द मीनिंग ऑफ एक्सप्लॉयट. एंड वी आर एक्सप्लॉयटिंग नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज. हम नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज को एक्सप्लॉयट कर रहे हैं. In and to acquire new territories we commit acts that are very shameful. और new territories को acquire करने के लिए हम लोग बहुत से ऐसे काम करते हैं which are very shameful. Now let us read about the world's worst tragedies. The first one that is given in your book is the First World War or the Great War. It is also known as Great War. And it continued from 1914 to 1918. ये 5 साल वॉर चला था 1914 से लेकर 1918 तक. एंड इट इज़ अ ग्लोबल वॉर दैट ओरिजिनेटेड इन यूरोप. और ये एक ग्लोबल वॉर जिसमें कि यानी जितनी भी कंट्रीज़ ग्लोब पर हैं, कह लो दुनिया में जितनी कंट्रीज़ हैं, सभी कंट्रीज़ ने पार्टिसिपेट किया था. एंड इट स्टार्टेड इन यूरोप. It was the deadliest international conflicts in recorded history. और सबसे ज़्यादा मतलब भयानक conflict है that is recorded in the history of the world. Now the next one is the United States dropped nuclear bombs on 2 Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki on 6th August and 9th August in 1945. United States ने न्यूक्लियर बॉम्ब्स फेंके थे हिरोशिमा और नागासाकी. दीज आर द नेम्स ऑफ द 2 cities in Japan. In 1945 on Hiroshima it was dropped on 6th August, and on Nagasaki the nuclear bomb was dropped on 9th August. And in this 1,29,000 people they lost their lives. And this is the only use of nuclear weapons in the warfare in history till date. और ये warfare मतलब war में nuclear bomb के usage की only example है. इसके बाद कभी भी nuclear weapons का use नहीं हुआ है wars में. Now coming to the next one, it is the Exxon Valdez oil spill that occurred in Prince William Sound, Alaska. ये ऑयल स्पिल, ऑयल का बह जाना वाटर बॉडी में, उसकी एग्जाम्पल है. ये काफ़ी बड़ी ट्रेजेडी थी. ऑन द डे ऑफ गुड फ्राइडे 24 मार्च 1989 Exxon Valdez, an oil tanker, struck at Prince William's Sound, Bligh Reef and spilled about 14 crore 36 lakhs 40,000 liters of crude oil. तो ये ट्रेजेडी 24 मार्च 1989 को हुई, जिसमें 14 करोड़ 36 लाख 40,000 लीटर्स ऑफ क्रूड ऑयल जो था वो एक बहुत बड़ी रीफ, यू कैन से अ बिग रॉक रिज के साथ जो था स्ट्रक हुआ ऑयल टैंकर, और उसमें से सारा ऑयल जो था वो वाटर बॉडी में स्पिल हो गया. इट इज़ कंसिडर्ड टू बी वन ऑफ द मोस्ट डिवास्टेटिंग ह्यूमन कॉज्ड एंड environmental disaster. And this disaster is considered to be one of the most devastating, means very dangerous, human caused environmental disaster. सबसे भयानक इंसान की वजह से जो disaster cause हुआ, this is one of those. Children, Bligh is the name of the reef, and a reef is a ridge of jagged rock, coral, or you can sand just above or below the surface of the sea. अब एक कह लो एक rock, एक बहुत बड़ी चट्टान जिसको आप कह सकते हो, that is a reef. Now coming to the next. The Deepwater Horizon oil spill, also known as the BP oil spill and the Gulf of Mexico oil spill, began on 20th April 2010 in the Gulf of Mexico. अब ये डीप वाटर हॉरिजन ऑयल स्पिल हुआ था. इट इज़ ऑल्सो नोन एज BP ऑयल स्पिल और द गल्फ ऑफ मैक्सिको ऑयल स्पिल. इसको 2 नामों से और जाना जाता है, BP ऑयल स्पिल एंड द गल्फ ऑफ मैक्सिको ऑयल स्पिल, एंड इट बिगैन ऑन 20th April 2010. And it occurred in the Gulf of Mexico. It is considered the largest accidental marine oil spill in the history of petroleum industry. और ये मेरीन ऑयल स्पिल का लार्जेस्ट ऑयल स्पिल का एग्जाम्पल है. एंड इन दिस 79 करोड़ 38 लाख लीटर्स ऑफ ऑयल स्पिल्ड ड्यूरिंग दिस एक्सीडेंट. इतना ज़्यादा ऑयल स्पिलिंग हुआ during this accident in marine. Marine means related to sea, यानी sea में इतना ज़्यादा oil जो है वो spill हो गया था. Now, Second World War was a global war that continued from 1939 to 1945. It was the most widespread war in history. फिर जो और ट्रेजेडी हुई that was the Second World War, and it continued from 1939 to 1945. And after that, another tragedy that is mentioned in this chapter is on the night of 2nd December 1984, the Union Carbide pesticide plant in Bhopal began to leak methyl isocyanate gas and other poisonous toxins into the atmosphere. On 2nd December 1984, जो भोपाल gas tragedy है, that occurred. In that the Union Carbide pesticide plant, उसमें से कुछ एक gases जो हैं वो leak कर गई थी. That was methyl isocyanate gas and other poisonous toxins that they were, they started leaking into the atmosphere, and over 5 lakh people were exposed and more than 15,000 died. It is also known as Bhopal gas tragedy. The last one that is mentioned in your book is the 3 Mile Island accident was a partial nuclear meltdown. It occurred on 28 March 1979 in Pennsylvania, United States. It was rated a 5 on the 7-point International Nuclear Event Scale. Another accident हुआ था, 3 Mile Island accident हुआ था. It was a partial means not complete nuclear meltdown. So it occurred on 28th March 1979 in Pennsylvania, United States. और इसको इंटरनेशनल न्यूक्लियर इवेंट स्केल पर 5 पॉइंट की रेटिंग मिली थी on the 7-point international event scale पर. With this, we come to the end of this chapter. Thank you so much, children, for watching the video.